Hi, everybody. How are you all doing? That sounded so robotic. Let me just get the mobile dashboard open. There we go. All right. I am really excited today because we are starting the Stormblood portion of the Manderville quests, which means after this, after today, we only have one more leg of the Manderville journey, which will take place during Endwalker. I'm gonna try and take it easy on my voice today, because there was so much reading last time, and my throat was getting scratchy towards the end there. I think I sounded fine, I was just not feeling fine. Alright, so the game plan is, for the next 3 hours, give or take, I will try and finish as many quests as I can, and if we can't beat it by the time, just turn that off. If we can't beat it by the time we wrap up for those 3 hours, I will do another stream later tonight finishing it. So yeah, that's the game plan. So with no time to lose, let's get into it. Let me see. I think this is the right one. Yep, there we go. And I'm already where we need to be. Let's talk to the conspicuously inconspicuous man. Jan Lalafell has a lean and hungry look. Hey, you're Eorzean, right? An adventurer, maybe? Good at killing and whatnot? Me? Oh, no, I'm not good at it. I mean, other than the occasional rat, but I've got a job for you if you're interested. So there's this Makote girl, this incredible, beautiful, wonderful girl in this tavern, right? Come all the way from Eorzea like you and me. So beautiful, this girl, so beautiful. Oh god, he's got a crush. But in this weird, strange place where people are bowing all the time and betting on the ground and tucking their legs under them, a young girl traveling by herself is a danger. Some bad people could trick her and take her and make her do, you know, things. Anyway, get in there and keep her safe. I'll be watching. Also, I can't believe I forgot. I'm not dressed for the part. Gee, oh my god, he's so small. Gigi needs to follow me around so he can regain his Aether and talk to his dad once again. Oh look, it's Nashu. Who could have guessed? I have seen this gentleman, Eorzean, you seek. Yes, and I should be glad to take you to him if you like. You're ever so kind and wonderful, Mr. Talking Cat. Catfish, to be precise, though I care not for the Eorzean. I am Gyodo, a Namazu, and the services I provide are not free, I am sorry to say, nor are they cheap. Are you sure you can afford to pay? Oh dear, I spent my last gil on the fare to Kagane. Is there any way I can convince you to help? Okay, so the reason why my character is so mad is because if you're not aware, your character meets this catfish, like in the Stormblood expansion, and these stories take place after the expansion's events. So I already know what he's up to. He's up to no good. He's a snake. He's a snake oil seller. Gore, if it isn't Quake, don't tell me you've come all this way just to help little old me. You see, when Inspector Hildebrand took to the skies, I said, Nashu, you better not let him get away this time, and immediately began looking for ways to head as far east as I could. You can't imagine much further east than the Far East, right? I was worried I wouldn't be able to find him, but when you know it, Gyoza and the talking Numa Numa here says that he knows where he is. Careful, careful. This one knows our game. Escaping his wrath is going to take all our skills. I say, there's no need for such menacing glares. None whatsoever. 1,000 pardons, my lady, but I had no idea you were traveling with such esteemed company. Forget everything I said regarding the fee. Now, if you will excuse me, I have pressing engagement. A very pressing engagement indeed. Wait, you haven't told me where the inspector is yet. Huh? Little Gyoza was trying to swindle me. Oh, Nashu, you ought to know better than to trust a talking cat. Yes, lots and lots of people, of other people, they'd seen a gentleman Eorzean, but none of them were of any help. Oh, Inspector Hildebrand, wherever could you be? Stuck in the ground or... Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot. This was the expansion where they started introducing more role-playing aspects. Okay. Stuck in the ground or in the side of a building, like as not, keep an eye out for legs. Yes, he does have a habit landing head first, doesn't he? Hopefully we won't need Lord Goddard's help to pull him out again. That's it. If the inspector was always on the hunt for a case, then all we've got to do is find the biggest, juiciest one we can and wait for him to appear. Let's go find, let's go see what trouble we can turn up, eh? This way. Let's see. Oh, damn, okay. Let's go this way. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm also not going to be reading everything because my I can already feel my throat having a rough time with the reading. So I'll be reading some stuff. I won't be reading all the stuff. Conspicuously inconspicuous man. Alright, you've got me, Mr. Samurai, but before you do anything rash, like arrest or torture, chop me into tiny little bits, that sword of yours, know that I never touched her. I mean, I never even had the chance. I'm sorry. Oh, you're the Eorzean adventurer? I thought you looked familiar. Phew, phew. For a moment there, I thought I was done for. Those, Sekigumi don't mess around. All cut first, ask questions later, you know? No romance in their hearts. They wouldn't understand. Ah, so it's not just crimes, but big, incredible crimes you wanted to know about. Instance like, the likes of which send ripples through space and time, through fate and destiny. It was 5 years ago, maybe it was last week, I'm not so good with time lately. Anyway, there I was, walking Old Daw's bustling streets when a sea parts and my eyes meet with the maiden most fair. She stole my heart. It was like 2 grains of sand in the desert, looking at each other, and one of those grains knows it was destined to spend the rest of its life with the other grain, because she had this whole sultry scribe thing that made him so... Okay, this guy is in love. Since that day, I've watched her from afar. A silent guardian, a humble protector. Some might think me mad or coward for refusing to speak with her, but they are fools. Fools, I say. True love is not the product of clumsy banter, but careful study. Years and years of observation, of obsession. Until you know her better than she knows herself. Perhaps when the time is right, I shall reveal myself to her. But until that blessed day, I shall aid her from the shadows. And you, my friend, will aid her in the light. Now, I think he's used to Manderville shenanigans by now, but he's not used to this. Traumatis Personae, King of the Castle. Look at all these extra quests I just haven't done. Hi, Slime. How you doing? Ah, there you are. You learn anything interesting? Creepy little bastard who followed you to Kagane says he's been stalking you for 5 years. Ooh, I am tempted. I'll keep this in my back pocket for now. The seal thief seems to be targeting wealthy merchants. Series of robberies committed by a mysterious thief. Oh, that's just the thing. Hold on, Quake. Our next order of business should be to track down this Akebono and ask him about the latest incident. He certainly looks like a well-to-do merchant. That fiend, that despicable rapscallion, the nerve of him to mock of us. To make a mock of us. My thanks to you, Mr. Akebono, for all of your help. I swear to you on my honor that this sneak thief shall be brought to justice forthwith. And with that, I bid you a good day. Oh no, so it is Akebono. Let's go ask him about the robbery. Give me, my lady. In my haste, I did not see you. Are you alright? Shall I summon a healer? Don't worry, I've taken bigger knocks to the noggin than that. Hey, you are aren't one of them samurai, are you? Shigure, at your service, my lady. Serious apologies for the incident. Must commend my reckless behavior. If your duty compels me to take leave, and nefarious criminals at large, and I must bring him to justice. That's all we need. Competition. Well, I'm sure Inspector Hildebrand and his faithful assistants won't lose the likes of him. That merchant must know something important for Shigure to go running off like that. Let's go find out what it is. Greetings and salutations, Mr. Akebono. My name is Nashu, Agent of Inquiries, Extraordinary Inspector, and this is Quake, who also's got a knack for it. Ooh. Ooh. She didn't have to do me like that. She really just went, and this is Quake. He's here too. Can you tell us about the recent robbery? Inspectors, I had heard rumors of one such as you were come from the west. You seem an honest sort, so I will oblige your request. This very morning, one of my assistants found my establishment unlocked, and when he went inside to investigate... Hi, Fox, how you doing? he discovered that my most prized possession had been stolen. To make matters worse, in their place he found this message. You have been robbed by the Kugane Wolf Burglar. Wolf Burglar? Surely you've heard about his recent exploits. Similar calling cards were found at the scene of other robberies, and now I too have become a victim. Series of robberies committed by a thief calling with a calling card? Oh, there's no way Inspector Hildebrand's gonna be able to resist the lure of this case. Or I thought you two were the inspectors. But it makes no difference to me who catches the criminals, since the Segumi seem to be at a loss. You will be generously rewarded for any information that leads to the recovery of my stolen property. I wish you well in your investigation. All we've got to do now is stick with this case, and we'll be reunited with Inspector Hildebrand. I just know it. My keen inspector assistant sense. Anyway, I'm going to try and learn more about the robberies. If you learn anything interesting, come and find me. Just want to see. I think I'm about to hit Stormblood. Oh, nice! Current's on the case. Look out, Mr. Wolf Burglar. Our days of wolf burgling are numbered. I was testing something out, and then my freaking stream opened on a tab, and so I was hearing myself, and I was like, please stop, please stop, please stop. Okay. What's gonna happen here? Or it's been too long since I've had the chance to whip up a batch from Nashu's Delights. You can be sure I'll be putting these darlings to good use next time. Oh, bugger. Good thing I've got plenty more stashed away. Oh, look, it's Godbert. Gotta love Godbert. Yeah, so just so you know, Fox, these quests that I'm doing are taking place in Stormblood areas. So if you don't want to get spoiled on any of the areas that you're gonna see in Stormblood, then I totally understand if you don't want to watch the stream. Just grabbing something real quick. Nah, it's cool. Okay, just wanted to give you a warning. Okay, I need to just... My phone has been really slow lately, and I don't know why. So I'm, like, trying to load up the quest thing so I know how many quests I have to do for this expansion. And then it, like, won't load anything, so, you know. Let me just grab that over here. Okay, so I got 8 more. There's a surprising amount of quests for the side quests. Life imitates art imitates life. You have no one but yourself, or the kami to blame for what comes if you talk to Nashu. Well, if it isn't Quake, looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, I have good news for you. So I've been asking about, after that wolf burglar fellow, the one that left the cheeky note claiming credit, you remember. And it seems he's not quite as sneaky as he thinks he is. Oh, he's dropped plenty of rich merchants blind, I'll grant you that, no doubting it was him either. Never fails to leave a calling card, this one. Too proud to leave people wondering, even for a moment. But I've laid eyes on him more than a few times. In fact, after all the eyewitnesses, I've got enough information to try and sketch a picture of the devil himself. Besides, I enjoy the Hildebrand quest, always a laugh. Not bad for a self-trained artist, wouldn't you say? Amazing job, Nashu. Amazing job. Yeah, they're really funny. Not hearing a lot of support for the sketch. Right then, back to the drawing board. A metaphorical one, that is. I didn't want to say anything because none of it was nice. And then she's like, well, that sketch didn't work. Let's you and me seek out and question the rich and famous. The sort of folks the burglar's been targeting and see what we can learn. I'll head to Kagane Dori. You can check out the tea house and the hostelry. Okay. Thought I was gonna get lucky. Oh, fucks. I am so close to reaching affiliate. Yeah, we were talking about it yesterday on stream, and I was telling everyone how it's basically, I just need 3 people watching, on average, and I checked earlier today before I started streaming, and I was at 2.75, so I'm like, oh, I just need a little bit more. I'm getting there. Long since I've shared a pipe with an engine. How fortunate. I have no desire to smoke. Speak to local color. Experience. You can do it, I believe. It means a lot to hear you say that. It's, from everything I've heard, it's the hardest part of getting affiliate is that 3 viewer average. Because the followers, people come in and leave follows all the time. It's getting 3 people to sit and watch your stream that's the hard part. What I'm holding up on, so yeah. Then you know my pain. Who am I talking to? Okay, so he's also a victim. Pet, thank you for the pets. I totally didn't forget that Aether stones were a thing. Totally didn't. Oh, that's a cool weapon. 1,000 pardons, young sir. I did not mean to trample you underfoot. Are you alright? Hey, aren't you the samurai I bumped into the other day? Shiggy something, was it? Oh, we meet again, my lady. I say, you must think, me in the habit of trampling my fellow pedestrians. Let me assure you, nothing could be further from the truth. I was simply preoccupied with my thoughts and my investigation. That's right, you're after the wolf burglar too. Got any leads? As a matter of fact, I do, but recently learned of a private auction in which many foreign wares are to be featured. While such auctions are not uncommon in Kugane, it's been some time since the wolf last struck, and there are rumors that this auction may include a particularly extraordinary item. But since I would love to converse with you at great length, I really must be going. Until we meet again. Wait, Mr. Shiki, sir, can we come too? To the auction? If you like, but I very much doubt you'll be able to afford any of the items to be sold. Ooh. You really said, you guys look poor. Little does he know, I have almost 4 million guilds in my name. Where Quick here's got enough money to buy and sell you 1,000 times over. I don't think that's true. Yes, very good. Then by all means, come with me. Where am I going? I'm going over there. Okay, I don't even need to use the Aether thing then. This venue has been reserved for private auction. The guests should be arriving any moment now. I remember you, Master Akibono, was it? Oh, damn it. Well, if it isn't the inspectors, I did not know you would be joining us. Presume you are, to keep watch for the wolf, but should you see anything like, know that we have money changers on hand to assist those who wish to spend foreign currency. I must warn you, however, that should we desire the same item, I won't surrender without a fight. Greetings and welcome to you, the prosperous and esteemed elite. This day you will be given a rare opportunity to view and purchase, if so inclined, a selection of strange and wondrous items from all across the world. Without further ado, I give you our first, a queer misshapen fiend captured in the mountainous wilds of Yangsha. It is none other than the fabled Ratman, an unholy abomination of man and beast, a demon whose legend, whose flesh when consumed bestows life everlasting. What kind of auction is this? Eternal life can be yours, ladies and gentlemen, so shall we start the bidding at 500,000 Koban? 600, 700, 800,000. 1,000 Koban going once, going twice. Sold to Master Akibono. Let us proceed to the next item up for bidding. He's not really gonna eat him, is he? I don't know. The statue you are about to see was brought to Kagane from the west, the land of Eorzea to be precise, but let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, statue does not even begin to describe this extraordinary work of art. Oh my god, it's Hildebrand. Oh my god. I give you the Eorzean Gentleman. A masterpiece, nay, a triumph of Western sculpture. Marvel at the intricate details. The features so expertly realized that some may have likened it to a living, breathing man, frozen in time. Oh, would you look at that? The statue's the spitting image of Inspector Hildebrand. It had been sculpted by a fan? Was that a trick of the light, or did the statue just twitch? You mean to say you think it might actually be the inspector, somehow frozen by temporal magics? In that case, I've got just the thing to bring him back to the land of the moving. Oh god, she's gonna throw a bomb at him. Say your bomb-filled hand, my lady. I beg of you, lest you slaughter these poor people and bring this marketplace to ruin. Suppose you have a point, and it wouldn't be very inspector-like to blow up innocents to Kingdom Come. How readily she resorts to violence, this woman. I shudder to think what carnage she has left in her wake. He has no idea. I knew it. That's no statue. That's the genuine article in the flesh. Probably hit his head when he fell from the sky again, or maybe he got into hibernation again or something. As far as sculptures, in truth of man, is such a thing even possible? Strange, I do not recall it wearing an expression of sheer terror before. It was rather more serene, was it not? However perceptive of you, verily, this is no ordinary statue. It is heretofore unseen hybrid of sculpture and automaton. Marvel at the way its features change fluidly and effortlessly. Yes, indeed. So shall we start the bidding of this one-of-kind statue at 500,000 koban? 600. 7. 800,000 koban to be paid here full and now. Here's the thing. If it indeed is, like, if the exchange rate of koban and gil is 1-to-1, I have 4 million, I have like 398,000 koban, or 398,000 gil. So I could come in here and be like 1 million. But of course, the game's not going to work like that. I wouldn't be surprised if freaking Godbert walks up. Once more, Master Akebono will not be denied. Any challenge is claimed to the Eorzean gentleman. Gotta do something quick. If we don't, these people are going to try and buy the inspector. There we go. I could say good riddance. I bid 900,000 koban. That's in this world I cannot buy. 1 million koban. Alright, I'll raise them. What is the meaning of this? And he's gone. By the kami, the Eorzean gentleman has vanished. You have just been robbed by the Kugane wolf burglar. That thrice damned Oni, he struck again. I saw him, the fiend with wolfish features. He took the statue, ran to the short pier. You know what this means? Inspector Hildebrand has been stolen or kidnapped. We've got to get after that wolf burglar. For all we know, he might want to eat him like that poor Gregorn, and we can't have that. Oh, wow, there's a lot of people here today. The short pier, okay. Never seen a Lupin carrying a twisted mockery of the man on his back. Never again, I expect. What the hell? Okay. Ah, yes, the ruby price. That's a big tower. Almost it looks like it goes to heaven, it goes that high. Eh? Eh? No? Okay. Wake is soaring around through the sky with the greatest of ease, on his horse and not a flying trapeze. You got some bars, Cubit. You got some bars. Surely when the head watchman here will have seen the wolfman and the stolen statue. As I cannot say, I've seen such things. Withdrawal from Garland forces. sea have been in significant rise in domestic traffic. Accordingly, there has been instructed wave through smaller vessels, leaving our waters absent cause. This loop, when you speak, probably received no more than a cursory glance. Thank you. Please forgive me the interruption. We should continue our search elsewhere. Nail. Conspiracy, goings, travel, risk, tithe, start overtures. Okay. I'm trying to go a lot easier on my throat today. Advantage to those who refuse to pay tithe on that one. Like that one fellow I spotted not long ago. Standing motionless and skip, paying no heed to the waves. Dead man drifting. Some dead one. Nothing. That is what? So I took only course, let him be. So dead, but Fiar means. Okay. Wait a second, what? Okay, I thought I had to... Okay. So they're on a different island and we're there to hunt them. And we're chasing after them to hunt them down. I was wondering why I suddenly had 4 notifications on Discord. Feel free to ask your question, Cubit. I don't mind answering. Mark over there, a wolf, or at least, no, this would make a great thumbnail. Or at least someone who's got big ears and a long fluffy tail. Ah, we've got him now. Oh my god, it's Godbert, isn't it? So it seems the wolf burglar was caught by the very people who were trying to catch him. Oh, it's a zombie. Coming for Fen, this is no wolf burglar, this is a man dead who yet moves. Restless spirit bound to this mortal coil by burdens of the soul. I beg your pardon, good sir, but my soul carries no such burdens. Indeed, in death I found rather more liberation than I had in life. More purpose and meaning, and brotherhood. Wait a minute, you're one of the gentle, dead men. What are you doing so far from Eorzea and the others? As I live and breathe, and even further reaches, I find myself reunited with Master Zomberman's compatriots. I too must confess some curiosity as to how you came to this place, but since you asked first, I believe, as unbelievable as it may sound, I heard rumors of an island deep in the Cyreslong Sea, said to be home to the most undead individuals, not unlike myself. Ours being a rather lonely existence, resolved to dispatch an emissary to the isle, myself being the logical choice once again. And then, of course, I tell him that I absolutely murdered all of them. Truly, well, that would explain why the myriad of skeletons we found were devoid of any unlife, as it were. That said, even if we were as discrepolated as you claim, I should thank you for, I should thank you to stop killing every last undead you encounter in your travels. They attacked me first. Anyway, having failed my mission, I was at a loss for what to do next. The island was abandoned, and Eorzea was ever so far away. Just then, I felt a familiar tingling in my rotting flesh. There's no denying it. I had felt the pull of our leader, Master Zombiebrand. His aether called to me, and I was duty-bound to answer, so I followed the trail, and it led me to this place. Inspector Berkeley Solon must be somewhere on this island. Sir, do you feel the Inspector Hildebrand calling to you now? Could you lead us to him? As surely as I can crack open a hapless merchant's head and feast on the goo inside before he says, go. Follow me. I mean to ask, what's with the wolfish getup? It's not the sort of thing a gentle dead man usually wears. Though it's quite fetching, I've got to say. So you say so, received gifts from a traveling artist. When I explained to him how difficult it was to converse with the common man, he fashioned it for me, believing it would soften my otherwise terrifying features, and so it has. Enough taught, Master Zombie Brand needs us. Nothing I've heard makes even the slightest bit of sense to me, but no matter, this may shape an unholy wolf man. I trust him wholly. The samurai's like, I've probably seen worse. I've seen worse. This is weird, but not the worst thing ever. Ugh. Upon him. Hope earlier at long last will bring the bastard justice. Let me just check something real quick. Just that there. Okay. Well, burglar, you've nowhere left to run. Surrender. Guys, so you finally caught up to me. Looks exactly like my sketch. Today, I is very, this day, the Bakufu will, have their man, or as to say, their Lupin. Stop, damn you! Inspector's still not snapped out of it, which means it's time for triple serving Anashu's Delight, Dongo style. That's a few bombs? Yes. Yes, it is indeed. Bombs! Shut up, you stupid statue. Bugger me, those are bombs. Get rid of them. Get rid of them before you kill us both. Help quick, Nashu, anyone! Ooh. Ooh. You know what? I gotta save the inspector. Shigure has the guy. Worry about the inspector. He survived a trip back from Dolomit, so there's nothing. So this is nothing. Let's get the wolf burglar instead. Okay. Okay, I see. All right. I love Nashu. She's amazing. I love her. I think she's consistently been one of my favorite characters. I think she's consistently been my favorite character of all of the Hildebrand stuff. Told you before, wolf burglar, you've nowhere to left run. Fall, on the other hand. If this is how it's going to be, then fall it is. Oh, wow. If that I'd come this close to getting caught, suppose it's my own fault for trying to nick a hefty prize like a statue. But if the statue ain't even a statue, then there's no reason for me to stick around, is there? Better luck next time, thief takers. Gah, the nerve of that villain. I say quick, I've come to expect such a cold, calculated behavior, but, from dear Nashu, but not you. What did he mean, cold behavior? I said I was gonna grab him. I said, let's save Hildebrand. Right, nothing like a brush certain death. To get you back in the game, am I right, Inspector? I'm gonna sorceress this. Oh, okay. Here's a gentleman. Statue stands for me speaking, and simply okay. So he's basically like, what? How's the statue alive? I trust I need to remind you, I'm too capable of emotions, despite neither living nor breathing. But more to the point, Mr. Zombie Brand is no statue. Quite right. He's an agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. Good sir. By your garb, I gather you are a samurai. Then I'm correct in assuming we are in the Far East. Original summer, foreign land. Who should I be rude by but a Far Eastern fan? It's a Manderville man. You know it. No, I need to join in on this. Already investigated sense alerted me to the presence of petitioner in need. I must away for honor and justice and a hard-boiled egg. Wait for me, Inspector. You know I can't run that fast. Some brand looks like it's to be his old self again. Wonderful, simply wonderful. It is enough to bring a tear to the to this gentle dead man's eye, or it would be if I weren't, you know. But much would live to be adventures. Return my brothers. I pray watch over. All right. So in Eorzea, a man may be an inspector extraordinaire as well as a zombie overlord. Truly, yours is the land of many mysteries and strange customs. I dare say I will never comprehend. But we are unable to apprehend the wolf burglar. I'm glad to know this case. Seen you reunited with your comrade. Come follow him and see where his quote keen sense leads. Now that I have hand tracking, anytime I see quotes, I have to do the quotes. It is just law. I have to do it. It's a Manderville man doing what a Manderville can. You are exactly right, Slime. You are exactly right. Oh, okay. He's not that far at all. Nearest fellow abducted by a dastardly fellow in nearby city. Dr. Green on Ducks. Merchant comes to offer feast. Kagami, did the rat man just speak? Queer not rat man. Rude man. Why does no one here know Queer always demon with lucky flesh. Humph. Godly merchant, all alone, many turns left, right, confusing. Then bad man grabs friendly friend, put gag in mouth and bag in hand. Fight back and run. They run too, and I jump into the water. Seen currents carried him to the shore of this island, but have yet to ascertain the motive why anyone would want to kidnap a hapless recurrent sailor. They don't know care that he passes for a rat man in Far Eastern folklore, flesh, symbol of his knife. Hideous statue, truth man, I dare say we have already met our goodly merchant. Must return to Kagane and confront this criminal at once. He may have abducted the others, far lands of fiend. Or at least we know that he sold Quirkern's friendly friend. We've got to save him too. There you are, my lady. We shall see this wicked punishment for innocent set free. Okay. Okay, so it's... So my being like, what type of auction is this? Was not out of the ordinary. Even the characters in the game are like, what kind of auction was that? Okay. I'll go this one. Okay, like 6 people teleported at the same time. That's what that was. Kami's tracked me down, and your Yorzian gentleman is alive. Look at me, merchant. Your reckoning is at hand. Trying to kidnapping a queer-current sailor and selling him into slavery, I hereby place you under arrest. I hope you would remember doing something so reprehensible as that. More importantly, who are you to level such accusations, much less place me under arrest? You are not of the, Seke Segumi, a common Ronin, are you not? You. Common Ronin came from the countryside looking for work. I work I so generously provided when I hired you to guard my auction, an auction you failed to defend against the thief who stole a priceless piece. But that priceless piece was not a piece, it was the guy. That guy right there, who I am pointing to, at his belly button to be specific. That was the piece that was stolen. It was not a piece, it was a guy. I hate this guy. I hate this merchant. I hate this merchant. Oh, it's time to hydrate. I don't have water at the moment. I'll finish this dialogue thing and then I'll go grab some water. Audacity, self-same piece. I say, what audacity? That self-same piece stands before you with the queer Kern who escaped your kidnapping attempt, an uncontrovertible proof of your misdeeds. I, Hildebrand, ancient inquiry inspector extraordinaire, have defeated you. The least you could do is demonstrate dignity in defeat. The truth is pain. There is no denying it. No, don't go get the water and keep it close by. Let me finish this dialogue, Cupid, then I'll get some water. Yeah, I do. Inspector, was it? Whatever authority you may possess in Eorzea is not recognized here. Only the Seke Segumi can compel answers and arrest criminals. And with that, I bid you a good day. Need not answer to them, but you will answer to me. I don't recognize you. Had your eye on you some time, my friend, but alas, all good things come to an end. Burglar's meddling merely delayed the inevitable. We have all the proof we need. Come quietly and do me a favor. He has been caught. Right, owing the efforts to you and yours, we can finally bring the charlatan to justice. For that, you have my deepest thanks. Oh, dude, never mess with the Sekigumi. Yeah. Thank you, sir. You have my favor. Such kind work, great honor. I can only hope this goes some way towards. However, you failed to inform Wolf Burglar's crime despite being present, and instead pursued the thief of your own is unexcusable. You're not in good conscience admits such reckless disregard for the thirst of personal glory are traits suffer in the samurai. Ooh. He's a friend following the merchant to dark alleys. Apology, Merced, more of a common Ronin. My pursuit of burglar has been from the very beginning independence. Or what? They'll arrest me? Judged to be unworthy, unable to find employment, samurai elsewhere, and struggle against me. I was about to renounce my dream. I learned before his thief. Thief targeted most wealthy and influential. Rule to Seke Sugumi. More of a good samurai, your earnest nature and passion in law have won me over. What do you hear now? I held a brand issue inquiry. Inspector now shall help you scour all creation, the deepest pit of the seven hells, the pinnacle of the heavens, for the Kugane Wolf Burglar. We shall start right this instant. I am still not quite sure what to make of that man, but I suppose should be grateful for the help. Yep, I caught that. Alright, I'm gonna go grab some water. I'll be right back. So Cubit, while I was getting water, I was thinking about the incantation for Ultima, because I remember that incantation in that battle was like one of my favorite parts of A Realm Reborn because it was just so freaking cool. I love spell incantations, and isn't it like I'm trying to remember it word for word? It was from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the pinnacle of the heavens, to the very pinnacle of the heavens. Uh, the world trembles, unleash Ultima. I think that was the full incantation. Yep. Yes, I got it right. Like, was it Endeavor, perhaps more than the others? Help question Buffet, or seems rather reliable. The Bricklers and the understanding, kind of. Okay. Say, Spectre Assistant, First Mind, Prone of Passion, nothing compared to that. Yours, and gentlemen. Elderberry will return in the Blade Misled. Oh! It's the dance! Ooh, yeah! Alright. I have done the math. We are 30% through. Because there's 9 quests in the Hillebrand expansion for this part. And that was the 3rd one. So we are on to the 4th. Woo! And eventually you'll find that phrase with the that intent appear in 2 other fights in game eventually. Have I had those fights, Cubit, or is it side content? Because if I've heard those other 2 boss battles, I don't remember. Have you heard Quake? Will Burglar struck again? Head of a inspector and assistant are ahead of us. We better hurry. Not that I'm aware, both are side content, and the result is linked in a very backstory way. Okay. I have 2 ideas, because the only big side content that I haven't done, that I'm contemplating doing on my own time and not actually streaming it, is Eden and, Pandemonium. But I'm not sure if that's it. If it's not it, feel free to tell me that it's not. We doing Panda? Not right now, but I would love to do Pandemonium. I'm just not sure if I'm gonna stream it or not. But if I do stream it, it's gonna be after I get through the Endwalker portion of damn, baited again, people leaves. Like, anytime I mention any raids or anything, I just see slime perk up. Others in return to Evelus. I've never heard of that one. Huh. That's super interesting. Extraordinaires, there's Centennial. Inspector Sense, let me speak. So I get best alliance rates in my opinion. Oh, okay, the Stormblood raid. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Because that's the other raid I haven't done. I've done every raid except for the Stormblood raids. And I've done, the only normal raids I haven't done are Eden and Pandemonium. So, when it comes to, doing raids and stuff like that, I would love to do it, like, maybe on a weekend or something. Where either, like, if I do stream it, like, this is my, like, if I do end up streaming, those raids and stuff, I would love to be in a call with, like you, Cubit, you, Slime, Warden, if Warden's able to do it, and, like, Moxius, and have all of us in a raid, doing it. It would be a lot of fun to stream it like that. And even if I don't stream it, I would love to do it all, with you guys, because it's always fun doing raids and stuff with you. The banter is 10 out of 10. My keen inspector sense has led me to hither. Speak command, just, you know. Inspectors, yes, the Westerners, I believe. Hear the tale. If you do Pandemonium first, then return to Avarice second, you're gonna get a massive reveal behind why Pandemonium happens. Not say any more than that. So, because you've said that, Cubit, I'm gonna do Pandemonium first, and then Avarice second. Still the finest sword in my collection. Broad daylight. By the Kami, but you say he attempted? And failed. Well, there's those playing new bodyguard, Peerless Samurai, worth every. That you're gonna love it. I'm positive that you've never missed. You've always hit it on the head. Able to ascend with your precious blade, truly or fortune deed. And burglar pride won't to forsake a prize. Mr. Blade again and again. Permit me to aid your men in protecting this treasure, and we finally bring this film to justice. My spirit, I'll grant you that, but I have no need of additional guards. Your Shimbo alone is worth 100 men, if not more. I think you underestimate this foe. Try my patience, boy. Okay. Now that he said that, like, I can't do the voice because it's gonna kill my throat, but it's like, you try my patience, boy! Like, that's the voice I have in my head of this guy now. Kind of like a Dr. Eggman, like, Captain Hook, or not Captain Hook, but Shmi voice from, like, Peter Pan. You try my patience, boy. I have made my decision, and I will not suffer it to be questioned further. Find another way to earn this, the Seke Sugumi's approval. Like, that's the kind of voice I hear him having. Damn business with the wolf burglar. Delay me no further. Good day. Shmi, what about me? What about Shmi? What about Shmi? Shmi? What about me? Consider. You know, I absolutely loved Hook, the live-action Peter Pan movie. I felt like it was, like, I feel like if you're gonna do a live-action movie, you have to do it, like, you have to do a Hook, where it's not, like, a complete retelling. You saw it in theaters? Damn, I only saw it on DVD. But, you can't, like, when it comes to live-action movies, I feel like you can't do what Disney's doing, where you just retell the story again in live action. You have to do a Hook where, like, it's something attached to the story, but it's different enough to be its own. And Hook being Peter Pan grew up and is thrown back in Neverland and gets back in touch with this, like, child is... No, you do sequels or prequels that stand on their own. That too. Like, I'm sick and tired of all the remakes. Like, either make good sequels, good prequels, or just make new movies. Because, like, even the Jungle Book, I felt like the live-action Jungle Book movie was pretty good, and from what I remember, it did enough different to make it feel like it was its own thing. That's my hot take, though. Like, if you disagree, I totally get it. But the live-action Jungle Book one, I felt like was one of the only good live-action Disney movies. Everything else has been kind of uninspired. Or worse than the original. Action Beauty and the Beast was good too, in my opinion, but the live-action Lion King was 100% fail. Yeah, the live-action Beauty and the Beast, I didn't actually see it, but the bits I've seen were amazing. But when it came to the live-action Lion King, I felt like it could have worked had they made it less realistic and more stylized. Because, like, I saw people who did, like, an edit where they changed... Oh, my God. He's standing right there. I just noticed. More expressive, less realistic. Yeah, exactly. More stylized. Exactly, Cubit. Like, if you could have those live-action movies be far less realistic and have them be more stylized... and have it look like just a CGI version of the original animation, I feel like it would work better. That, and when it came to Be Prepared, the greatest song in Lion King, they didn't even try. They didn't even try. It was just like, he had one kind of sing-song, like, he was... Fox singing, and it doesn't work, and it was horrible, and I watched the thing, and I was like, this was a waste of my time. No, they blew it. Exactly, Cubit. They absolutely blew it. But then, of course, people go and watch it. What bothers me is all the VAs from the originals are so live. Why not bring any of them back? It's not really live action after all. Exactly, but, you know, you gotta have the big names to get the people coming. No, but half-ass retellings is so much better. They're not cheaper, and nobody wants to watch them. So, better, right? Thing they brought back was James Earl Jones as Mufasa. Like, if you're gonna bring one person back, bring them all back. Lack of anything better. Alright, let's move. Stress upon the gravity of the situation. Set. Bow, bow, bow. That, and I feel like something that really set apart, like, Hook from everything else was the, you could tell there was so much heart put into it. Especially, like, the scene that will always stand with me is the feast scene, where he takes the spoon of mashed potatoes or whatever and flings it at Rufio, or the person across from him, and then, like, there's nothing there, and then it hits him in the face, and it's this really bright blue and red, kind of like tie-dye colored mashed potatoes or something like that. And then the character, like Cupid said, "You're doing it, Peter! You're doing it!" It was so freaking good. And then the music comes roaring in. It was, like, there was so much heart to it. Answer is no. It's like, I haven't seen that movie in years, and yet I can remember the color of the mashed potatoes and the music so vividly. Yeah. And then you saw they did have a feast, but you had to believe. And then just the moral of the movie. Like, it's not a bad thing to still be a child when you're all grown up. Like, have some fun. Story to pass, none of you are on it. Plot diligence, we're here to help you. Admit us, speak to stay in this guard. So they tricked that doorman, letting in so you can steal their sword. How stupid do you think I am? Short. My mother told me. Really? My mother told me I'm quite handsome. I'm sure she has. Maybe if he was in the mood. They, though, mess quite clear. Even told Peter had some of it left. That's why he pretended to draw guns in his office, but cell phone dialing. Yep. God, that movie was so good. I need to rewatch it. I need to rewatch it so bad. I need to get my... I need to ask my parents for the Disney Plus password. It's been so long since I've used it that it logged me out, and I don't know it anymore. Because if I get it, then I can watch all these movies I've been thinking about recently. And, like, watching clips of. Extraordinary, giving me sorry. I have this full handout or two, but he knows the doorstep. Change inspector, second assuming means you have to find honest work. Too much of a chagrin. Shigeri is not gainfully employed at present, but that regrettable circumstance is not what brings us to you. And as a matter of fact, Grain report. Is she sleeping? She's sleeping again. I do gotta say, she's freaking adorable. I love her so much. She's great. Fly, have a Crow, have a Maggie. Jack is back. Oh. That Spectre, get up and work, but in ours, the pair of them are fantastic. They are. Like, at least if you're in desperate need of my assistance, then you should be willing to pay for it. Say 70,000 Eorzean Gil. Only 70,000? Hell, my Subligar's worth more than that, or I have a gambling problem. Love the horse sport birds. Lost my last skill on Quay Rhapsody. Oh, man. I am loving that I can finally take part in the fun. Now, what to say? What to say? What do you think, Cupid? What should I say here? I mean, I'm a gambler. I'll go with, you know, I'll do the other one. Be it as it may, there's no need to rely upon your generosity. I'm more than capable of paying for this expense. Nashu, pay the woman. With what, Inspector? Your coin purse is empty. What's as of wind? Oh dear, this is certainly a fly in the ointment. Plans is disguise Nashu as the Geico so that she may enter the company of Master Ekibono and thereby keep watch for the wolf burglar. I hesitate to call it one of surpassing beauty, but if that is our best option, can I even say it, my good man? I would not think of take the money of a down on his luck youth with no job to skills to speak of. Okay, the underhanded roasts in this part has been amazing. Earlier, like right at the start, I don't think you were here, Cubit, but right at the start, Nashu was like, talked to him and was like, hi, I'm Nashu, assistant inspector extraordinaire, and Quake also has a knack for it. And I was like, oh, she really just said I'm here. It's like she didn't have to do me dirty like that. Oh. And then Hildebrand's like, hey, I'm not going to rely on you. You're down on your luck and you have no job or skills. Of course, whatever it means, we achieve our ends without spending a single coin. Here, I've come to understand myriad complexities of Ghana culture, the customs, conviction of shaving every hair from his head, or not. Where'd she go? The right of it, but what are you willing to do? There's links to secure a kimono. I'll do the honors. Oh my god. A beauty reborn. My hair, my beautiful flowing locks. What have you done to me? That is so brilliantly, utterly brilliant. I don't think I've laughed so hard in ages.
Bald.
You say she did you a favor. The Takesugumi might be inclined to take you more seriously now. You can have your kimono, and with my thanks, never mind the guild. The entertainment you give me is payment enough. Lady, you are a saint. Bald. Ready, Nashu? Always, Inspector. Wait here, everyone. I'm sure it won't take long to put one of these things on, right? There's greater truth than that. Trust yourself, the gods, the fake conspiracy. Is this the will of the kami? I believe I hear them coming. Ta-da! So, you look incredible. Wow, actually, yes. Yes, you do. He looks every bit the Geico. I cannot fathom that doorman turning her away. Friends, this was sky's the proof. There's the Lalafell. I spotted him. I'm curious. Is he around here? Nope, they moved him. Okay. Oh, yeah, also, I have Gigi with me. So look, I'm taking him on an adventure. Trial is my favorite Scion, and nothing will change about that. Her introduction of roasting Alphino was amazing. Though, if I had to choose a favorite Scion, it would probably be... Ooh, it's actually 3. I got 3 on my top list. It's a little hard to pick because they're all so good. Thancred after Shadowbringers. Because his character development after Shadowbringers makes him one of my favorite. Cubit knows why. And then Y'shtola or Alice. Like, all the Scions are good, but Y'shtola, Alice, and Thancred are like the top 3. The top 3 for me. Say what you will about the rest of us, but you would have to be blind to disparage my stalwart, that is my lovely Geico, Nashu. Signer Satola, with Alice being a very, very close second. Yeah. Alright, let's have a look at you. Your lovely last been hiding. Master, sure you take a shine to you. I hate this guy. I hate this guy. solid options, honestly. It's funny because I'm like thinking, if I had to choose a least favorite Scion, I don't think I could. They're all so good, and it's just the ones that I like more are just the ones who I've had funny moments with. All of them are really good. There's a funny moment, Fox. I won't tell you the name of the character, so you won't get spoiled on that part. But there's a scene where you're talking to a Scion, and you look at them, and then they look at you, and then you look at them, and then they look at you, and then you look at them again, and they go, if you're gonna say something, say it. It was just two silent people who don't speak, staring at each other. All right, the girl may enter, and no one else. Huzzah, it worked. Wish me luck. It was wise to let her go alone. Ideally, at least Quaker myself should have accompanied her, no? Shikari, did I ever tell you the plan of surpassing beauty, did I not? More or less like hands the massive blade. Right. There. Project is complete. I just need to make Hildebrand a Scion. Oh god, please, anything but that. I love Hildy, but anything but that. Just are the best. Sure. Retain traditional arts. So I see, no matter in time, you'll be mine one way or another. What the hell? Beg your pardon, my lords. Okay, oh, never mind. Come in, dear. Have a seat. Oh, God. Pardon me to judge the man for his pleasure, my lord, but I fear this is a bridge too far for me. Such beauty, such grace. The day after tomorrow, perhaps, but I have had time to recover, but not today. Will my lord not reconsider? Oh my god. Lay hands upon a fair maiden? I will do no such thing. Paid you an unconscionable sum of money for your services. Pitiful master who consorts with lecherous dogs. I agree to serve you only as the sword's protector, not as the executor of your whims. Ooh, he hit him on the contract lines. There he is, the wolf burglar. Impossible. Bro, turn and look. Turn and look. It's not... Last villain reveals himself. We will have you now, the wolfish of burglars. Golden Master Disguise, Spectre of a Thousand Faces, Defender of Justice. I feel so conflicted. Okay, I like that they're all like, you know, you did look good in a kimono. Well, you know how this goes. Don't let him get away. Ooh. And that was how Hildebrand died. Harmed and broken. Yes! My lord would do well to take greater care where he places his hands, should he wish to keep them. Awesome. That was awesome. Oh, he's got some sushi on his head. How does he manage to escape every time? Oh, and she grabbed the sushi. That was what she was grabbing. Let's leave her once more. Remain safe and sound. That's not the sword. Looking remotely. For the record, I'm not actually bald. Yeah, I love that scene because he had... Look at the shadows in the alley. Oh god, he's there. I can see him. Position. Sure. There he is. There's the cutie patootie. Yeah, Fox, me and Warden have this little game that we do where whenever the other one is streaming, we follow them around. And and track them and all that. Regulars, light Yangsha, consider dagger. Shigane, compliment. Alright. So off we go. New. Ooh. This is a good dog. Wait, which way leads out? That way leads out. Also, Cubit, I took your advice, and I turned off the mount music to just enjoy the BGM of the area, and I'm really liking it, actually. There they are. Full of splendor, but forgive me, let's pursue her boring. So easy to have BGM zones if you have mount music on all the time. Yeah. I was in, what was it? I can't remember. I was somewhere in the Heavensward areas, and in the background, Dragon Song was playing, and then I got onto one of my mounts, and it started playing a boss theme, and I was like, I'm turning it off. I love Dragon Song way too much. Companions, it smells unparalleled. Good idea. Is he calling him Jim? I believe I'm about to be accosted by Diamond Forge workers. Have fun with that, Fox. Taro up to trouble. You know it. How's it you remember his? Just like, sync befuddles the senses. And there's a day-night cycle. That is true. Whereabouts? Go charging on before. Okay. So, okay. No, I'm just gonna fly. Loving the region music you've had so far. I love it because it's very Eastern music that you don't hear a lot. Oh, God. I am hale and healthy, yes. Nursing rather vicious hangover. Worse for wear, thousands thanks for That depends. Have you a certain priceless sword on you? However, vague recollection traveler with unusual sword across his back, stupid teacups. I don't know what I saw. Old burglar, what luck? Which way did he go? Oh, little friend, you're not string yourself out. Okay. Do you have a way of sniffing out the fiend? Telling me that the wolf burglar went that way. Which way? fun hunting the wolf burglar. He has pigtails now. Hildebrand has pigtails. Plot relevant gloves. That's a first. Certainly is an apt name. Exactly. That's why I love the Hildebrand things. They're like, hey, this is a thing. As soon as we heard the barking. Okay, nursing glory once more. Sorry, coming. Alright. He's got the scent. That samurai's wide. There he is. We mustn't let him escape this time. Old Ronan, you know how quick he can be. Let us leave this pursuit to one he cannot outrun. Go, Daigoro, seize that Lupin. Gosh, he's a fast doggy. Aye, there are none faster. But we must secure the sword and the thief. Is that a treat? Oh my god. Turned off Twitch notifications and turned on Discord ones, but still didn't get the ping. Why didn't you get the ping? Let me see. What? Why didn't you get the ping? Oh. I had the message typed out, but I never sent it. It's legit, like, what's this? It's Manderville Monday. You know what that means? Manderville Monday time. Watch here with the link. And I'm like, There was an attempt. I'm not used to having a Discord, okay? Gosh, he really likes Koban, doesn't he? But how goes the Hildebrand Stormblood? It goes good. It goes very good. How could he possibly have the nerve? I've been through this. You know, I've really should have thought this through. Or have you forgotten that I've got a lot of friends in high places? Montaro, to me. Oh, damn. Okay, so one of two things happened there. Either the bird was so in love that it fainted, or was so scared that it fainted. That is the two things that just happened. What have you got done to my bird? Got you. I'm positive I just saw a soul. I don't know what you're talking about. Choice. Shigure for I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have reclaimed the Sopo Seiko Hiri. Hero. Whatever. Whatever it's called. Declare certainty of the authenticity of the blade, but of course. A fake and seed work of art, masterpiece can only be treasured. I just remembered, I've urged you to pitch this. That's suspicious. That's so suspicious. This is Gilgamesh, isn't it? A friend like Jim, steadfast, loyal, honorable, mannerful man from another man. He's gonna selling it. I'm sure that's Gilgamesh. That was way too. I remember seeing Gilgamesh in one of the little previews they showed at one point. I don't see no Greg. I'm sure it is. We gave him a super important weapon, which we know Greg likes, and then he was like, actually, I have some important business in Kugane. I'll just take this sword with me. I don't trust it. And just know we're gonna get back and they're gonna be like, what the hell? Where's my sword? Right? No. Okay. Thank you all. Bring and fight. Honor friends. Why is he still on the makeup? He hasn't had time to get a makeup wipe. He's been on the clock. He hasn't had time. Why are you blind to the true villain in your midst? It's Gilgamesh. Stain, well done. You mistake for a suspicious turn of events. Which is to bring the wolf back like you, the customary. Ah. I mean, do you have it? I thought Yojimbo had returned it to you. That's just nay, I've seen neither hide nor hair of him. Enjoying play doggo. This is all a joke to you people, isn't it? While the super inexplicable, utterly unjustifiable, what reason could you have possibly even a moment considered it was wise to let a single man, and not just any man, a man I expelled from my service? Mark me, Ronan, if you fail to deliver that sword, I shall make it the focus of my remaining years that your dreams go unfulfilled. There, see? There. There, see? I will crush your dreams, eh? That which reminds me, Sugar wants to tell me to serve alongside. Is this still the case? Yes, sir, it is. Because unlike your nothing more than duck tunes. What do you say? Do it. Take it. Take it. Do it. It would be an honor, sir. Hey, he did it. Teachers, now, comrades, do not mind waiting. No, we will await your triumphant return, Shigure. Do you think the scales on my character's arms makes it so he has to replace the glove every once in a while? Because I think these aren't actual gloves. These are like a fabric, like a wrap. Do you think the scales would kind of wear it down over time? Could be soft. That's true. Shigure reborn. Just begin my first assignment to pursue Renegade Yojimbo and recover the blade. Recruit, need all the help I can get. Where's Shigure? I'd be glad to give it. I Hildebrand, Agent Shigure. Alright. Do you hereby re-swear? So our hunt is to begin again. And off he goes. I believe that's our 5th quest. Hildebrand will return in the Black Heart Beneath. I love this dance. Alright, I just want to double check, see how many we've gotten done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, so we have 4 more to do. I think it's... Yeah, there we go. Alright. But before we do that, it is time for me to be right back. So, I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Let's get going. Laz Segure seems utterly devoid of hair and hope. Oh no. Adventure not too taxing. Thanks, Slime. Yourself, the search of Sebo Yoshimo continues, could claim even a measure of progress. Alright, there you are. Star Wars assistant Bald, you of all people should. Haven't failed to realize. Brought you a hair tonic? Oh lord. Look, it's a gentle zombie man. Why are you yet in the east? Oh, okay. So you suddenly curious you mentioned of Jim. For now, I've heard the particular name, to be honest. Accompanying perhaps my undead nature. Is this Jim? If so, I could be sure to be a help. Grateful it would be. Maybe wise to change your attire. People are like to speak, passing resemblance to a certain wolfish fugitive who, until recently, terrorized the city. Oh, how careless me. Change something less conspicuous at once. They'll be settled when first don't succeed, making clear scans, split up, and aspect. Okay. So it seems like word of the day is talking to people. You know, I don't know until just now I noticed that airship. How I hadn't noticed about it, how I hadn't noticed it before, I don't know. It does ring a bell. Lupin, ship is. Okay. Just proceed where they are. Present though. He's been arrested. Shirt spoils for the restless. Anyway. I assumed the other day I'll tell you what I know. Never. Tell you what I told them. Never heard of the man. Didn't know something. I don't know if I would want to tell them. When they locked away, rumor has they intend to inflict upon him terrible punishments for so-called crimes. Madness, I tell you, madness. One of the victims' most notorious scoundrels, greedy merchants. Okay, so we basically had a Robin Hood scenario. Where now that we've caught Robin Hood, the people are like, yeah, but was that a good thing you just did? It's the typical, Like, I don't condone burglary, but this $1 million company. What do you think, Gigi? He's confused. He doesn't know what to think yet. What have you learned, Quake? Apparently, a certain Lupin is rather well loved. On minds of so many. What exactly did they say? Natural Kunos simply gave away his hard-won spoils. It's all quite unexpected. Surprisingly, I should be using my old kimono. Even if I were to do so, my face is already known. They would mark me as a Seikei Sagami, and some attempts to deceive them. If he's so popular with the people, who knows what secrets they've told him? Ask the wolf burglar? The Jinpo both sides, and it's possible he might know of one another. Telling you, she's got the ability to be an inspector in her own right. Without further delay. I still can't believe I didn't ping the Discord. I did Twitter, I did Birdie's Discord, I did a couple of other Discords that had self-promotion channels. But I didn't ping my own damn Discord. Questions. Remains at large. Reasonably the sword is given the horse is falling, might not have made him. Knows that sword's worth a bloody fortune and then some. Finding a buyer for the masterpiece soon, especially to touch spread for him. Well, good luck with that, says I. Absolutely not. That's out of the question. You've got nothing more to discuss. Be on your way. Now, Shigure, let's not be too quick to judge. If the goodly men and women of Shigane are willing to trust in his intentions, perhaps we should as well. Willing to vouch for his character, would say is true, then it would be wrong to see him hanged. Propose to my superiors a temporary release into our custody for the purposes of our investigation. Should you abide by the terms of our agreement, you may receive leniency. What do you say? Say you got yourself a deal, Baldy. It's like, I'm not bald. So my proposal, though, deliberations alone may prove time-consuming, and if they refuse, Let me ask you, do you have that hair tonic on you? I sure do, Inspector. It's good times ever try it, don't you think? Well, far be it for me to refuse. Use the whole bottle, my good man. Pour it over your head until not a single drop remains. They have sunglasses. Seems rather wasteful, but if you insist. Feels strange, like my scalp is... Oh, by the kami. Hey, are you alright? I heard you shouting. No, this poor guy. He doesn't understand. By the light, it blinds. There's too many. Turn and flex and shake and bounce. Perfection. Rejoice, my goodly burglar, as I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry extraordinaire, have liberated you from your unjust imprisonment. Now see here, Inspector. Huh? What happened? Has the prisoner escaped? So in a cell, I see. When the world was that blinding light? Thousand pardons, one of my associates was carrying small explosives, one of which detonated unexpectedly. I, of course, bade her to take the others outside immediately for safety's sake. I believe that explains that. Yes, yes, yes. Right then, if you excuse me. Yes, of course. Very good. Wait. When did Shikura grow his hair? Now that was a jailbreak. Just realized my seat is slightly askew from the camera. There we go. No, burglar, we should follow. Okay, so I think... Ow! Down here before. If so, you might have met my friends already. All that kind of stuff. Anyone who the people before it, it'd be them. Come on, them. Don't be shy. It's time to hydrate, people. Remember, drink some water. Currently, just the phrase knows. September house and that. Oh, Juno. Oh, that's a cool katana. It's got a little handguard. But man, I mean to return the favor. Ooh. Say, think otherwise. See, fast friends, we all are. Right then, we're looking for a bloke that goes by the moniker of Yojimbo. Have you heard the name? I can't say it rings a bell. Yojimbo. It might be different bounty on his head, I'm just saying. Buyer through the black market, challenge and a half. This is where I feel like it's funny because, like, I've gotten to flex this expansion and I'm loving it. A giant kami tried to kill me and my friends with it, but I deflected the blow. You what? I have so many questions, but first, where did this all happen? With that case, that seems to be a continuous search to the Ruby Sea. I guess let us for the day to the Ruby Sea at once. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. Alright. Okay. Have you burgled any wolves lately? I burgled this wolf. Success. Cubit, I am absolutely loving how how much I'm able to flex this expansion because I'm able to talk. And all the other stuff in both Heaven's Word and A Realm Reborn, they would have characters mention stuff I did, but this time they're like, oh, I don't know, if they were looking for swords, it'd be this one. And then I chimed in and was like, oh yeah, I fought the person who used it, deflected the blow. And they're like, what? You what? You did what? They're like, wait, that makes no sense. What? I'm just built different. And I quite literally am built different, according to the lore. Continue to draw in the dirt, kids. That's not how that works. Pretty much. Yeah, that boss fight, though, was crazy. Because the first time I did that fight, Cubit, the person who deflected the blow was a Lalafell. So it's this humongous sword and a tiny itty-bitty Lalafell blocking it. That was such a good boss fight. Are they wearing the... You guys are like level 1 samurai. You guys gotta level up and get some new gear. Or you're wearing glamours. I think they're wearing glamours because these aren't the usual swords. Over here. Oh. something other than Gomez. Time appeared efficient. Okay, damn. You give me too much credit. I don't see that becoming... Say, the get up with those Zori, I don't see that becoming a trend. Oof. I just come here to mess around, eh? By air or underwater passage, eh? A bit more trickier than I thought. Blessing Koshin, the latter seems impossible. What about the bird of yours? Montero, was it? To him, he'll be keeping a wide berth, I reckon, assuming he's even fit to fly. So a traumatic experience for all involved. Occurred to me that you have yet to hear a notice for Timothy. Rises from the hands of its rightful owner. Reaches man, no turn to certainly father and son. Samurai sword, Askiam, samurai soul, die fortune. Seems first bigger and bigger. Before he knows, samurai owes the merchant a variable mountain of coins, so he pledges blade as collateral. Samurai worked day and night to reclaim his honor, but while was strong in spirit, weak in body, fell sick. Man! All this time, you were only... left Kagane for a time and returned years later from Yangsha, having learned the ways of the shinobi, might honor his adoptive father by helping others as he had helped him as a child. Aw, man. This guy is more than anything to reclaim the samurai sword, living memory and memento for the time together might have bared with pride. Tractor broke into the shop. Must be returned to its rightful owner. It's hard for people to reach the Aotseki. How was Jimbo planning to get there? Headed there, someone must have noted his passing. Question the pirates of Sakazuki and see if they observed a traveler resembling Yojimbo of late. Say mine, Shigiri to Sakazuki. Post haste. Wonder how everyone's doing. Let me see. Oh, Warden literally only came on to stalk me for a second. That's really funny. Traveler with that news for Sam comment I haven't seen. Sorry to disappoint you. Let's speak with us. Let's see. Yep. What are you watching for? I mean, any ship that came through this side of things would get, like, would hit, would strike ground. Unless you're watching for, like, over there. You guys need watchtowers or something. Our chance happened to spoke a traveler like that, had a dog with him too, sure enough. Tell him not to shirt off or not. Anyway, come think of the dog long ago, patrol. Hit them ghost ships? No, probably. I don't think I've seen any ghost ships, but it wouldn't. I'm not out of the not out of the ballpark. Maybe it doesn't like us anymore. But the right incentive is all. Incentive? Surely it can't be that simple. It's gonna be that simple. Skokopan, pretty little thing. No, Luda Seuss Master. Did he eat it? Did he eat the Copan? This is quite a fix indeed. What are you doing here? I thought you could, told you to wait for me. Hildy. It was Gilgamesh. It was the Subaru Sakahira at once. I will do no such thing. Since I was bested by a certain iconic warrior, I learned for the opportunity to do myself, so set about searching for stronger swords which might bring my everything to bear. Mark me, the Ame no Murakumo will be mine, for it is the key to my victory, and I will not dare bar my path. I will show you no fear. Stay your hand, my friend, though I know you mean well. Securing the sword is grave responsibility which falls to. I, Hildebrand, issue inquiries, will solve this conflict and reclaim the sword. Waiting my arms. He's gonna get punched. You will do no such thing. Oh, that's a good dog. What? Betrayed. Ooh. This comes from a wealthy family, so maybe he smells some money. Return to me this instant. Oh, fie on it. You win. The sword is yours. For the Kami, I can't believe that actually worked. Inspector Hildebrand's powers of negotiations are most impressive. Throw the sword. Throw the sword. Throw the sword. Never seen an animation like that, though. That's some great animation. Wait, where's the Saboru Sakahiro? Right where it belongs. You fiend, return in at once. That's far enough, all of you. Oh, God. Bucker me, where did they come from? Bah, this isn't over. what is all this I hear about letting free notorious fugitive? Explain yourself at once. You see, Inspector Hildebrand and I, in order to track down Yojimbo and Saburo Sakehiro, we needed to enlist the assistance of the wolf burglar. To that end, we removed him from the goal, temporarily, of course. We have every intention of returning him to his cell. And he's gone. How do you intend to do so when the prisoner has taken flight? Gray, I charge you with aiding and abetting a criminal in their escape. Be reasonable, you know full well that everything Suguri did was to achieve the greater good, to uphold the law of the land. We will return Saburi's, with the Saburo, Sakehiro, and the wolf burglar, I swear to you. Your actions service to the Seke Segumi are not unknown to me. Nevertheless, the Gure must be held to account of this. To make an exception, a request would only compound the offense. No man is above the law, not even our own. A minute, I need to go here. Right. Now, Cupid, if you're still here, I got a quick question. Because there's one thing that's confused me a little bit. So, this whole island right here. This is its own nation. This is not part of Doma. Right? Because I've heard people say that Hingashi, or that Kugane, is just one part of a larger country, and it's literally just a stop on the journey. And we just never explored the full thing. Is that right? It is, sort of? Alright. Where the hell is he? Just down there, okay. Oh yeah, I never thought about that. Because Doma always gave me more of a China feel than a Japan feel. Especially with the steppe. So I always saw Kugane and Doma as two different nations. But that was always just me, so... Yeah. And when they were talking about it in the story, they were like... they were like, we have to go to Kugane to get to Doma. So I always saw it as, like, a different nation. Especially because if any merchants going from Kugane were on their way to Doma, they would have to go through the Ruby Tithe. Kugane is city, Doma is the nation. Oh, so Kugane is part of Doma then? Where to begin? Ever since I've been racking my brain so I can conceive all of the mean switch. Oh. Okay. I think part of why I was confused then was because, the Empire has direct troops in Doma, but they only have an embassy in Kugane. So I always, it kind of felt like to me that Kugane, or the nation Kugane was a part of, not knowing it was part of Doma, was like a different nation and separate from Doma. But I guess I'm wrong about that. That's cool to know. See, chat, you learn something new every day. Gunai was under Empire control 100%. Ah. Use Light Bear for all to see. I guess that mission where you're running through and trying not to get spotted by the thing is Doma and Kagane were under Natsuya's control, so the Empire let her run things. Oh, okay. That's okay. So I feel like why it felt different for me is since Doma was attached to the Empire by land, it felt like it had a much more Imperial presence, while on Kugane, it was very much like the Empire had their own... I almost dropped my mic. The Empire had its own forces there, but the main police force that you were dealing with were local people, and not, like, people dressed up in Imperial uniform. So I guess that's why I thought it was two separate things. And that's by design. The fort, oh, I'm gone. Yes, sir, Inspector. Okay. Thanks for clearing that up, Cubit. Yeah, because now I'm remembering that both Doma and Kugane, more so Kugane, less so Doma itself, had a very, like, a somewhat muddy... I suppose this day was bound to come no matter. Soon there will be nothing in this world beyond my grasp. What are you talking about? Local governors will control their systems directly, and that's something that maintains control over a huge part of the continent. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, I know you've told me that the Empire had a very, like, they were based off of Prussia, and Rome, and they were kind of mixed into the past is never the past. And so it had a very, like, Prussian style of, like, military hierarchy, to a certain extent. And he's in jail. But, like, the system of government that the Empire had was very much Rome with, like, provinces and stuff. Okay, we got 2 more quests left. Then we are done with the Stormblood thing, and I am gonna go for it. Doma, Sky, and other conquered nations still kept their local governments intact, but with Imperial folks at the top were collaborators. Yeah. I remember that bit. Where in the world could he be? Oh, you know what? I need to grab some water. You were there, Warden, weren't you? Inquiries. Inspectors looking for the affairs, but no fail. I was literally just out of shot. Oh my god. Quick, you need to hydrate. One of those things is not like the other. One of those emotes is not like the other. I mean, it's just lemonade. Just lemonade. Sure. Lemonade. Something of light. Seeks the strongest swords from Sora. I know. Treasure. Yours, meet me. Duel all duels. Sincerely, you know who. Something something of light, you say? You must be referring to none other than my humble self, the one and only gentleman of light. Sure. Wait, you have hand tracking? I do. I use the same program Birdie's been using for her 3D model, which even if you have a webcam like I do, you get some hand tracking. It's a little bit janky, but it works. Scotty Ruffian. Yeah, so I can wave. I can flip you off. I can point at you. I can point at people on screen. I can give a thumbs up, though the thumb likes to wander around and bend in crazy ways. I can do a Spock. I can't do it with this hand, though. This hand, I just can't do it. My index finger and my middle finger can't go. But on this hand, I can. And ironically, it's the right hand to do it, I think. Spectre Hildebrand. What do you mean he up and ran off? Why are you still standing here? You should hurry up and try and catch him before he does something silly. You pointed your finger earlier and I didn't even register it. Don't worry about it, Fox. You're probably so used to people having 3D models being able to do it because they have iPhones and stuff that it didn't even click with you that didn't have tracking before. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get some more water and hydrate. Alright, I am back. Let me switch back to gaming. There we go. Now where is this cutie patootie warden? Or has he moved? The BRB music is fire. Thank you. I found it on a website that does like royalty-free music and stuff. Very close to my absolute favorite part of the Hildebrand questline. Ooh, nice. I need to get down to here. Is that you, Quake? As you can see, I found myself in another pickle. And by pickle, I mean the ground. Before it passes through, I find myself suddenly caught, inverted, and embedded, thusly, by my dear but misguided Jim. The duel, I must regrettably leave up to you. How close you were to looking at me? Soon? You know exactly what I'm talking about? Oh, no. Let me check. How close was I? Oh my god, okay, Warden, I see. It was, like, quite literally I just needed to look up, and I would have seen him. Alright, this is it, right? You saw my foot? Damn it. Alright, well, we're gonna go in unrestricted and try and do this on my own. This fight is so freaking awesome. Ooh. Watch and learn, Quake. Alright. You're making me a little worried now. Far too long have I waited for this rematch. The supposed, second hero, obtain the glorious fisticuffs with swords. Victory will be mine this day. Able to do this solo after multiple tries at Samurai. If you clear this, you're a certified badass. Okay. Supposition from 8 no less. Oh, I can't target him now. It is Gilgameshing time. Man, the myth, the legend. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, this is gonna suck. Wait a minute. If I just stand here, I don't get hurt. Flame for Blipath. Oh, I'm probably not gonna make it. Nope, I'm gonna die. Yep, I'm gonna wipe on this. Yep. The second he divided in two, I knew I was out. Try solo or even duo because of that mechanic. Yeah, that phase is rough. Might I have a little bit of assistance? Might I have assistant of some legendary members? It can't be soloed. The problem with you, Warden, is you would probably have to do all of the Hildebrand questline first to get here. Oh shit, you're right. Yep. Alright, Moxius, are you coming in or are you just gonna chill? Well, let me check. Okay. Cupid indeed to the rescue. I'm at work. Look, guys, you got this. Alright. Let's do this, Cupid. Also, I'm here literally as well. Yes, but you can't do this, Warden. If you were, I would totally invite you, but you probably haven't unlocked this dungeon. Alright. Turn right. Alright. You ready, Cubit? Yeah, let's rock. Alright. You know, when Cubit went watch and learn, I was like, I'm gonna die. Call, but I'm hopeful. I think we got this. There we go. Awesome job. Thanks, Cubit. Cubit? I think... Cubit? The goat. I yield! I yield! I throw myself upon your boundless mercy and beg forgiveness, please. Cut him down. I just noticed you're wearing the gesture, like a jester outfit. Goodies for me? I'm needing that. Thank you. Thanks for the help, Cubit. Seriously, when Cubit went watch and learn, I was like, oh, I'm about to lose. I'm gonna get kicked. Oh. We meet again, Hildy. Greg, I say, you're a sight for sore eyes. However did you come to be here in Kugane, in the Far East, for that matter? Ah, well, you see, the thing about that is... Do not feel bad. The thing for me was, I knew I was doing pretty well. And then he split in two. And I had already used my second wind, and I had already used Bloodbath. So I was, like, by that point, I was like, yep, I'm gonna die. And I didn't really care. Because the fact that you and Moxius had been like, oh yeah, this part, I was like, it's gonna be tough. And then Moxius went, if you can beat this, you're a badass. So I was like, okay, it's definitely something that's rough, and there's nothing I can do about it if I fail. So, it was whatever. I went in knowing it was gonna be difficult. Say Greg was masquerading as Jim the whole time. Indeed I was. After Quake bested me a second time, I quit Eorzean and embarked on a journey into distant lands, that I might hone my skills in preparation for our inevitable third bout. When I saw you had misread my carefully written words and come in his stead, I felt I had no choice but to remove you from the field forcibly. Pray forgive my unkindness, Hildy. Yeah, once again, thanks, Cubit. Now, Greg, there is no need to apologize. Between friends, yet again, I must ask. Oh, how did you come to be here in Kugane as a Ronin of much repute and remarkably thin waist? Now, it seems far-fetched, even insulting to your intelligence, but there's a simple and highly satisfying explanation. In my quest to hone my skills and procured more powerful weapons overseas, I neglected to budget properly for food and drink and found myself bereft of both. Driven to deathly hunger, I fell to my knees and instant looked to my bosom friend. Oh! When dawn broke the following day, I was alone once more, a sliver of strength restored by the terrible sacrifice of my comrade, whose body and soul I would carry with me forever. You guys can't see it, but when I gasped, I was reaching for some water, and my hand is like mid-air right now. I was like, he ate the chicken? So we crossed paths with a stray dog. The early victim of slings Earthen's fate. They travel alone, working together. Kugane sought employment as nursery, rebellion lords, such ventures, the fact that rebellion pollution, Chile, legendary restrictions, so I assembled an outfit that would satisfy those. Around the time I first saw Quake walking the streets of Kugane, much to my surprise. To say the sight of the man who had bested me twice before was enough to rekindle a competitive spirit. Truly a riveting tale. Track besides, for I fought with all my strength, yet again I was defeated by a great powerful warrior of light. As I said to you on the bridge, no more tricks, I have taken my shot and fallen short, so I will cease my shenanigans and instead pledge my complete support to your endeavors, that I might make amends for my misdeeds. And we should be glad to have it, Greg. Welcome aboard. Let us return to Nashu and share with her the wonderful news. You too, Greg, you're a full-fledged assistant now. Yeah, it was shrinking that did me in. So having you there to cancel it out helped immensely, Cubit. You know these mechanics, and you knew exactly where I would struggle probably. I see you over there. You're drowning? Well, get out of the water and stop drowning. I mean, I get it's time to hydrate, but you don't gotta drink that much water. There is so much of thing as drinking too much. Water. It'll be the first time, Warden. Terrible news, everyone. Whatever's the matter. You're punishment for helping. He's been sentenced to death by ritual suicide. Oh. Disturbing development. No time to spare. Assuming we'll burglars in our wind. Massacre. Still on himself. Find a conqueror agent's inquiry style. Damn. Okay. Okay, so just cross the bridge. I love the music in Kagane. One of my favorite places to be. Oh, hey, we're talking to this guy again. And once again, I forget that I can just teleport places. There are so many people here. So I will say nothing of his morals or ethics, or lack thereof. You just... Wait a minute. You just did, though. That's... You just did. Ugh. Bam, bam, bam. Here's South America's medicines for exorbitant price. Does that bother? Many roads lead. Your shortcut to avoid, and so be it. Honored brothers, I will not beg for forgiveness, only pray by this humble offering of my life that I may absolve the Seke Sagami of the shame I have brought upon it through my misdeeds. What is the meaning of this? The man is an imposter! Seize him! Seize him at once! Shigure, now is your chance to escape! I will do no such thing. I may have lost what little honor was mine in life, but at least I can reclaim it in death. Honor is yet yours, samurai. Do not cut your belly open this day, Shigure, for you have the Saburo, Sakehiro, and the infamous wolf burglar besides. But why? We had a deal, remember? Temporary release, and I am a wolf of my word. This is indeed the Subaru Sakahiro. Very well. Escort the wolf burglar back to his cell and send a runner to Master Akebano's estate at once. We're far from finished, Shigure. The wolf burglar may be in custody once more, but you will still have to answer for his reckless actions. Therefore, after further deliberation, I've decided that you will conduct a formal investigation into the rumors surrounding Master Akebono and... That will not be necessary. Indeed, with the return of the wolf burglar, I believe we can consider these tiresome affairs resolved. Master Kamade. Wait, I know you. Master Akebono's guest, the one who Geico threw to the wall. Oh, surely you must be mistaken. I have no recollection of any such event, or of you, for that matter. Well, as I said before, I believe there's no need for further investigation. Should you do otherwise, you are free to proceed. However, such a wasteful expenditure may force us to reconsider the resources we allocate to you and yours next year. Ooh, this is the highest level of corruption right here. Rest assured, we are valued counsel deeply. We would be glad to defer to your judgment. It's now officially closed. That will be all. None of this seems fishy to you guys? Yes, that will be all. None of this? None of you guys saw that? None of you guys saw the red light? No one? You see, having done the samurai questline, I have a very... Nah, it's fine, I'm sure. Alright, Fox, I'll believe you. Manderville Mambo. Having done the samurai questline, my impression of the police force here, the samurai, I can't ever remember their name until it's on the screen, is not a good one. They kind of suck at their job. It's the Mambo? Okay. Okay, I wasn't sure. I said it, and when I said it, I was like, I'm 90% sure I said it wrong. So it's the Mambo, right? Be 100% sure now. Okay. Thank you for correcting me, Cubit. I'm happy you corrected me now, so that I'm not saying it bad later, and you're like, what? Over here. Before you know. Forgive me for dispensing with further expressions of gratitude. I have just returned to the Gala to speak with the wolf burglar, who shared with me some troubling information. Do not keep us in suspense, my good man. What is it? Long after he delivered custody, Mr. Caputo stormed into the Gala and began berating the turnkey, demanding that they return the stolen contents of his safe. I recall we spoke, Mr. Caputo, concerning his theft shortly after we first met. He was rather secretive regarding said contents at the time, but the wolf burglar said it was an unmarked satchel filled with white powder. Given Master reputation of preferred medicines, his thief resolved to steal it for the benefit of the poor and needy as is his wont. However, since there was nothing to identify the matter of the incident was, the wolf burglar decided to hold on to it for safekeeping. Plainly, it was no ordinary medicine, why else would hammer for it so? There's some singling. Where's the satchel now? Possession of the man and women of the waterways. They will not admit this, however, unless we give them the proper password. As above, so below. Stood. Let us hasten to the den of inequity. Inequity or whatever. Whatever it is. There it is, sprint. Seriously, though, that is such a cool katana. Look at that hilt. Oh, that is so cool. Longer than familiar face, though, no matter his jib. No matter, I like the cut of his jib. Satchel containing certain better and spelling certain no function. Yeah, he give you magic words too. Scores earn. Soar high above and never go below. What? Kami, take me note. This is no time for fun and games, Inspector. As above, so below. That's it. Nothing personal, but we've got to be careful. I know what it is, but my gut tells me it's nothing no honest man would keep in his locked safe. It says, just we just determine it is, and it is how we might do so. There's someone versed in their alchemy. Bavnerian Consulate. Ooh, I'm liking this. Consulate. Oh, never mind. Okay, I'm loving all these little things because when I went through the story, I'd only ever heard of Rastad after I had started Endwalker, and like pretty much right before we went there. So hearing them mention it in Heavensward and then be like, oh, we need to go to Thavnir, to the Thavnerian Consulate. I'm like, oh. So Thavnir and Rastad were like not just created for Endwalker. It's been in the works as like another place for a while now. Just like Sharlayan, just like Garlemald. I love stuff like that. Yeah, I'm just gonna teleport there. Was that a cubit? Indeed it was. Right as I teleported away, I saw a cubit walk up, and I was like, cutie spotted! To reiterate, do you have an appointment or not? Not as such, no. Are tied, there are procedures, ceremony, and paperwork, no exception can be made. Normal circumstances, but for public safety and welfare, surely an exception must be made. Young Manderville man. Yes. I was wondering when Godbert would show up. Father. What brings you to the far side of the world? Complex series of events too exhausting detail of greater importance, so it brings us to this consulate. See, we must needs enlist the assistance of the Hanish alchemist, one with an encyclopedic knowledge of Hanish regions. How fortunate, then, we should chance to meet. I'm representative of the Sajatra concern of Razdhan. Should you not know the name, we trade in all manner of alchemical goods. If your quandary requires the expertise of one such wares, pray permit me to assist you. Indeed, the aid of the son of Lord Godbert Manderville and his comrades would be an honor most great. Most generous of you, far be it from us to refuse. Chance of venue is in order. Not impose these hardworking keepers the peace any longer. Most fascinating green design, true but not intended for medicinal purposes, dangerous purposes rather. For this beginning, used to create dew prism. Sorry, dew prism? It's a powerful drug, mere thimbles enough to befuddle the senses and render even the most strong-willed subjects susceptible to any and all commands. Ugh. So the merchant used the powder. This is just me spitballing here. The merchant used the powder on the, like, leader or the head or that really, in charge guy who was like, there's no need to investigate him. Great job, guys. Commands may be assured, not exaggeration. Resistance is most regrettably quite futile. Detectable it is, save for the occasional glimmer in the eyes, changing of the color, fleeting and impossible. Yep, knew it. Kami, I've seen such a glimmer before. Oh, are you quite sure it's not a trick of the light? It was a bright red glimmer. Saw it too. Master Mode is being manipulated. Well, deduced, my faithful assistant and undying fan. I was about to voice the same conclusion. You say so, then most variable times recorded, evidence must be gathered, and those responsible must be punished. Makes sense now. Why would the chief coin counter, one of the, is pressed so strongly to end an investigation into a modest merchant because he drugged him during their meeting? At last we have the motive, means, and opportunity. Come, let us put an end to this once and for all. Nothing like a merchant. How wonderful it is to see Hildy's infectious enthusiasm inspire others to rise to the occasion once more. Well then, do not let me detain you. Now, I gotta say, Godbert, you got some great legs. Really toned. Makes sense why he wears shorts all the time. He's done leg day. He wants people to know he's done leg day. You're going here. Okay. Bono, we call on you to come forth and answer for your dastardly deeds. Like nobody's home, does it? Wherever could he possibly be? Huh? But that's impossible. Did they pull the trick again? Whistles innocently. I walked right past Cubit. Ah, and there you'd see the last of me, did you? See if I can set myself as sitting in gal while I could escape on a whim while you lot bungle your chance to bring my nemesis to justice. By escaping on someone else's watch, no one can pin the blame on you this time, eh? Wouldn't want to repeat you to before. Don't tell me this was your plan all along, to secure my freedom so we could expose Akebono's crimes together. Reclaim Saburo Sake Hero into the bargain? Aye. This is no small undertaking, and I knew I'd need all the help I can get. Now that we're all on the same page, let's be on our way. The bastard's bound to be on for the Isle of Beko, off to meet with a silent partner, I'm told. Capital, if we hurry, we can beat Akebono to the punch. May be an idiot, but he's got the right idea. There's no time to waste. Very well, if that's the way the winds are blowing, let's not let no one say I don't also blow. Totally didn't press the wrong emote there. Okay, we'll just go here. Ooh, I'm getting hungry. I'm happy I'm almost done with this because I'm gonna make some food afterwards. Somewhat silent partner. Wait a minute. Down here, right? There it is. So let's sure all we have to do is wait. And then wait we shall! God, Bert, what are you doing? Father? By the Kami, how could it be the inspector's father is in league with Akebono? Don't be daft, look closer. As always, your discretion in these matters is greatly appreciated. As is yours, Master Akebono, but the matter at hand, Jew Prism, it has served you well, met your expectations, I trust. No! Exceed them, I should say. Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined Drek could be so powerful, so effective. Tasteless, odorless, colorless, the chief coin counter had no idea his drink had been compromised. He had already proven to be a most useful tool in my manipulation of the Seikei Segami. Keep him in my thrall. Spiro Sakahiro. I sought some bigger prices. The Bogoyozo, Kahabs, Magistrate Akebono. Ha, why not? All of Kugane is mine for the taking. More than right, you know, Master Akebono, for I come bearing gift courtesy of Manderville Manderville, the illustrious Eorzean consortium of which you have doubtless heard. The resources are considerable, and their influence extends far beyond the borders of Aldenard, but their wealth pales in comparison to what I present to you now. We discuss, Lord Godbert, you will serve Master Akebono faithfully and without question, will you not? But of course. No! Kami for fiend. For Fen, he's under the influence of Dew Prism. How are we gonna fix this? Wait, you fool! Now's not the time! Father, Tisai, your beloved son, Hildebrand, hearken to me. These men are villains. You are being deceived. The inspector arrives as I knew he would. Doubtless your friends are cowering and hiding. Just as well, in one fell swoop, we shall bring an end to this farce. Call upon Eorzea's most fearsome goldsmiths. I call upon the hammer. Go forth and lay waste to these interlopers. Please don't have the glint. No, they do! Oh, no! Oh dear. Oh, God. Magnificent. Finish them all. Finish everyone. Are they gonna make me fight him? I know they made instances a lot more common in Stormblood. If it falls to you, Hildebrand, Hildador, it falls to you, Hildebrand, Helidor, Maximilian Manderville. Ooh. He's gonna suplex him? Forgive me, father, but you not know what you do. Suplex City, here we come, express lane. You're Manderville. Oh, he's going down memory lane. The suplex. Oh, that was good. Aww. What the fuck? Manderville man! Poor mother's it's very eerie. Oh my god! Ooh, and I'm spent. What happened here? Well, this is all very embarrassing indeed. 1,000 pardons to you all for my rather excessive display of martial prowess. Oh, and should it go without saying, but Manderville and Manderville will be severing all ties with the Sanjata concern. Ooh. Rejoice, my friend, we have reclaimed the Saboru Sakahiro once more. Now, how fortunate that the dastardly Akebono would be so loath to set it aside that he would rather bring it with him to secret rendezvous. A final favor, if you'll indulge me, lay it at my father's grave. Right then, I suppose you'll be wanting me to get back to the gal, regardless of the reasons. A crime is a crime, and mine are many. And an upstanding Sekisegumi like yourself must adhere to the code, no? Yeah, I must, which is why it would be much regret if I informed my superiors I have seen neither hide nor hair of the nefarious wolf burglar. You're sure about this? Not if you ask me again. Go to your father. Segura is in the right of it. You should be the one to bring your father's spirit the comfort and closure it deserves. You're mad, each and every one of you, even the samurai, and I love you all the more for it. Thank you. To hold fast to a righteous creed, yet recognize when too rigid an adherence would result in greater injustice. Truly, I am privileged to have witnessed to this display of nuanced nobility. Now that, with that, like the burglar, I might find myself a measure of peace in mourning mine own dearly departed. Oh, and Kidu, if only you knew how sorry I am. Wait, the chicken didn't die? Kidu, but how? Then what was it that I ate that fateful day? Fools, you think this will end? I think not. Oh, mother. Assad! You belong to me now, Ronin. Now, spirit me away from this place. Far, far, far away. Mwahaha. Far, far, far away. Greg, no, cease your egress. Beyond the rift that lies to wondrous worlds yet unseen. Wait, no, how dare you twist? No, Mummery! This is going to get worse before it gets better. Wait for me, Inspector! Wow. No hesitation. There he goes, my beloved son, not content to fly off into the sky as before. This time he likes to take his leave by vanishing into the earth. Fears though our time was together, I cannot deny how much he has grown, both as an inspector extraordinaire and as a Manderville man besides. I say, a father could not have been more proud. Up it goes, along with Akebono. I think everyone should think of that. Nothing left for us but follow back to Gane, I suppose. Are you ready? Good, let us be off. Ugh. We are back in Kugane. Can I begin to imagine where I would be had I never crossed paths with you and your comrades? From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for everything. The Seikei Segumi have concluded that even before the chief counter fell under Akebono's thrall, he willingly and enthusiastically conspired with the merchant to illicit ends, so he has been held to account. As for Akebono and his now defunct enterprise, the Thavnirian Consulate has agreed to intercede on behalf of its countrymen to broker more equitable arrangement between Hanish suppliers and Hingan merchants. All agree that another monopoly would serve no one's interests. Regardless of their motivations, if their actions put more medicine in the hands of the sick and needy, then I think it's safe to call it a change for the better, don't you? The best part, if you ask me, in light of Akebono's crimes, all debts owed to him by those forced to pay his exorbitant prices are to be wiped clean. There was once a time where I might not have thought much, good and evil, and innocent and criminal. It seems so simple and abstract, but here in the real world, anything is but. You and the inspector helped me understand how naive I was. You taught me to look beyond appearance and hearsay and not be too quick to judge a man for his misdeeds. If I am worthy of a Seikei Segumi, it is because of you and him. Speaking of which, what exactly did become of Inspector Hildebrand? Do you think we ought to do something, conduct a search, or... I don't know, man, I'll find him. Oh, so this is a regular occurrence, is it? Fair enough. If you're certain that he will turn up eventually, none the worse for wear, then I shall take your word for it and strike all worry from my mind. Should that fateful day ever come, that you and he are reunited once more, I but ask you give him my best regards. I would say the same for the wolf burglar. I wonder where he is doing now. Paying respects to his father. Somebody was running. What comes to man after death, I do not know, but I should like to believe that his father rests more easily this day. Right, this is no time to dawdle. Your duties are far from finished. Yes, forgive me, right away. Let's take my leave, but whenever you are passing through Kugane, I pray you do not hesitate to call on me here at the barracks. And I think with that, I am done with the Stormblood Hildebrand questline. You have learned the emote, the Manderville Mambo. Thanks, Fox. That's the jump puzzle? Oh my god. I'm just getting screenshots at this point. Hildebrand will return? Question mark? Oh, that is good. Alright, I need to do the dance, or else it will not be complete. I will also need to figure out which pose to get rid of. Oh, I think I know. I'll get rid of Lookout. Move that there. Move that there. Move that there. And then go to emotes. Go here. He always seems to return, that's for sure. That is very true. Alright. The Manderville Mambo. Oh. Somebody just showed up. Oh. Alright. Well. With that done, let me switch back over to chatting. Because all that's left to do today is to raid. I had an absolute freaking blast. And I will be back tomorrow. I will be doing the Endwalker portion of the Hildebrand questline. Thank you all for stopping by. It was tons of freaking fun. And we are gonna raid the one, the only, the magnificent Birdie Boba. Because I am one of her mods and I'm not there yet. Alright, and then after that, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm glad I caught as much as I did. Thank you for stopping in, it's great. Alright. But once again, thanks for stopping in. I'll be back tomorrow, and I hope you all have a great day. See you in Birdie Stream.